My name is aJquery. Welcome to another chapter of this tutorial series. What I'll be teaching you how to do today in this video is to show you how to do a Jquery slider. What you're seeing on the screen right now is a good demo of what we are going to be doing today. Most web developers, or probably beginners who are new into the business, find it so difficult to get yourself a good slider like this, and most times they often use static headers and the rest. So in this video, what I'll be exposing to you is how to design a slider like this without any background or knowledge of programming. So first and foremost, this application was designed with wowslide. Thanks to them for bringing it up. So let me show you right away the website to that. It's called www.wowslide.com. Let's just wait some seconds while it load up. System is a bit slow, but you have to bear with me. Good. Here you have on your screen is the website for wowslide, and what we are going to be doing is to download, but I've already gone ahead to download the files which we are going to be using. But in your own case, you have to click on the download link here, whichever way, use this or this. So let's close that up and go straight to my desktop. Here is the download file. It's a zip file. You have to unzip, and after you have unzipped, you come up with this file. You have to click on this file and install it. After you've installed it, the next thing you do is to launch the application itself. This is the wowslide application. Hold on, let it come up. This time is a bit slow, but you have to bear with me. Good. This is the wowslide environment. And what do we have here? In this screen, this is the application you're going to be using to design that slider. First and foremost, it said drag and drop all images or folder you want to use here. So right now, let's minimize this, push it to the corner, properly arrange it, and go to our site root to get the images we're going to be using for the slider. Right now we have a folder called the slider in our www folder. Then underneath we have images, and these 4 images is what we're going to be using. So let's copy all of them, drag here. Good, we've done that. So let's expand. The images are back already. If you look at them, they're all here, 4 of them. So the next step right now is working on them. Right now the images are previewing, but the job is not yet done. So what we need to do right now is to do some settings into it. So let's go to settings. Under settings, we have the general settings. So this side says autoplay slider. This one will autoplay the slider when the website opens. We leave that checked. Pause on over button, we leave that checked. We just leave this side of this settings. And one thing we have to know here is this image slider, there's a way you can customize the thumbnail size and all that, but let's leave that as it is. Let's go to design. Under the design, you have different types of the slider types. You can select from here. They are all here. Different types. think I'll go with this one. Then for the animation, you have it animating here. You can add to it. Then since we have 4 images, I added 4 effects to it. Then apply. Let's see how it goes here. So right now, let's just go to publish. Under publish settings, it will ask you where do you want to store the files of this document. Right now, let's store it in our site root. Let's go to the site root. Stop. Okay. Then in the slider, let's just create a new folder here called slider. Let's select that folder and then click publish. Right now, what you're seeing is the file is rendering to that folder which we already selected. So right now it is completed. Let's go over there and see what we just did. So this is a brief description of how it works. But right now, I wanted to show you something. If you look at these images right here, they are broken. It's not complete. So the slider right now, we have to go back and work on it. So let's go back to the software and work on the slider itself. Now under settings, you need to go to the images, and this custom site here, we have our own image custom size. Image custom size is 12,080 by 5,028. So let's apply to that. First and foremost, to be very sure of that, let's go back to the images and see their dimension. Right now, what you have here is 12,080 by 5,039. So let's go back to our setting, and that design, which is the image, we say 39. That should just do it. So you have a full slider right now. So click on publish, still on the same folder. Now you publish. These files, we have to replace the other ones that are there. So here we are. Let's see. Good. Sorry that my phone just came up. What we need to do right now, first and foremost, is to come up here and go to Drewamweaver. Now this is the Drewamweaver environment. What you have here is the one I already created before now, but let's leave that and do as. So I already gone ahead to create a little template which we're going to be working with. God, this is the template. Let's first and foremost preview the template in Firefox, so we know exactly what we're trying to do here. This is the template. This is the header, the navigation or menu, the content, the footer. So what we're going to be doing right now, to go back to Drewamweaver, under the code view. Now you have to pay a little attention here. This section here is where we're going to be working on right now. But first and foremost, let's go to where we have our files. Right now we created the slider and all that. So let's open up this one. So we'll go to the code view. Right now these are the files we'll be working with. This file here that says start head, wowslide.com head session. This head session here, you have to copy it, go to your file here, under this head, paste. That's the first step. Then now the second step is to target where you want to place your slider, which is the header. This is the text of the header. You have to delete it. Under the div of the header itself, you go back, and within the body, this is the body. Now the wowslide starts from here and end here. So let's copy these files, go to the main part where we want to place it, which is the header, paste here. Then after pasting, go to design view. Whoa, this is it. So let's save and preview in browser. Here we are. This is what you have here now. This is how to design an image slider for your website. For instance, what you have here right now is an image slider, but there is something wrong here. If you notice, our template has been altered. That's because the slider size is larger than the header size. So let's just go to the style of this template. Under the header, for the height, let's do a 539. Save it and refresh. Then a folder will be able to correct the errors. Here we go. Now if you see, we have our navigation back here, we have our content and our footer. So this is how to design a simple jQuery slider for your websites. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, visit my website www.wowslide.com to get more of these videos. Thank you, and I hope this video helps.